Beautiful Light may be the breath of fresh air that we need, and you don't even know what it is yet. What is up, guys? I am Pretty Dirty, and this is where we cover all things party and all things dirty in the gaming space. And right away, I'm going to tell you Beautiful Light is
party.
Now, since you don't know what Beautiful Light is, let me tell you. It is a PvP VP extraction shooter made by a brand new studio called Deep Worlds. Now, I only learned about it by seeing a video of someone who saw a video of someone talking about it. Immediately, it piqued my interest, so I joined the Discord, and I loved what I saw. First and foremost, I saw a team of developers that believe heavily in transparency and having clear communication with their players. Just take this Discord message, for example. It reads, "We hold transparency in high regard, and as such, we would like to affirm that there is absolutely no non-disclosure agreement in place regarding what you can observe and experience during your testing phase. We also assure you that you have the freedom to provide criticism on any aspect of the game without the concern of being blacklisted by our studio. We firmly believe in fostering open communication as a core aspect of our communication policy. However, we kindly request that you refrain from personally targeting any member of the dev team while sharing your feedback. No NDA, never, blast the game freely, just not the devs." Just browsing through Discord, you can see that there is update after update after update, and the game isn't even out yet. And they are very clear and upfront about what they're changing and the vast strides that they're making in the game already. And this is just a team of like 3 or 4 people from Switzerland, and they have been hard at work for years. I'm brand new to the community, but I was able to scroll through their Discord and their Twitter and scrap together some footage. Some of it is a couple years old, but some of it is actually more recent. I don't know, maybe if the devs see this, they'll let us play the game and I can get some footage for you guys. Who knows? I believe now is one of the best times for indie devs to thrive, especially with the shooters that we have access to being very money hungry and completely disconnected from their communities. So let's talk about this PvP VP thing. There's going to be 6 teams of 3 attempting to secure and extract an important artifact. Now, some players are able to take control of what they would call an anomaly. It's basically a freaky, scary, fast alien that looks like a thing out of nightmares that just flies through the trees. I do really think that this is an awesome spin on the extraction shooter genre. It adds an entire new dimension to the game. Not only do you have to be wary of other players, but you also need to be aware of your surroundings because this monster can come creep up on you at any point. I think it would be super immersive to be able to hear the screams of like other players being mauled by this alien, whether it's out in the dark forest and it's echoing through the trees, or if it's in the halls of the building that you're in. I think that would be just crazy. The main mission of Beautiful Light is to get in and acquire what's called an artifact. Now, the lore is that this artifact determines whether a city survives or collapses. You can either be the one to grab the artifact or the one that attempts to steal it from somebody else. That being said, I really hope some sort of care is implemented to at least counter ratting or camping to some extent. The Beautiful Light will have traders just like Tarkov or the Cycle Frontier to buy and sell from, and to even accept quests or jobs from. You're going to earn rewards from completing these jobs that you can use to level up your character, improve your skills, or buy weapons and gear. I am very interested in the skill tree, whether it be more like Tarkov where you simply level up by playing the game, or will you have to make choices based upon what's more important to your playstyle and spend points in certain categories. I am also curious to see if the Anomaly has their own skill tree or even quests to complete to try and improve some of their stats as well. You do have to tread lightly here as things can get super out of balance very quickly with stuff like this. So you've eliminated a bunch of enemy players, you've taken their stuff, you have the artifact, and maybe even collected a few new brown stains in your pants, and you're looking to extract. So how do you do it? Now, this is done by calling in a helicopter using a flare gun. Obviously, this is going to attract some attention. I imagine if anybody's outside, they're going to see this flare go up into the sky, and they're like, I'm going to go there. And they're going to see you as an easy kill, try and take your gear or the artifact. And I think it would be super cool to be able to utilize somebody else's helicopter as well. Another aspect that I think would be pretty awesome is to be able to extract from wherever you want. If there's enough space for the helicopter to land, you should be able to call up your flare there. I think it would bring a neat little aspect of the game where if I want to get out of this building and extract right outside of it in the heat of things, then let me. If I want to take the more passive route and kind of escape off into the woods and give myself maybe a little more time or cover, that would be awesome too. I think something like this would really help monitor people that are camping extracts and just trying to get a quick kill and ratting their brains out. We all know they exist. Now that we've discussed the main meat and potatoes of the game, let's get into some of the finer details. Here's a screenshot of the inventory. This was posted back in January, so it's probably the most accurate thing that we have right now. Off rip, you see the grid system where things are taking up different amounts of space, similar to Tarkov or basically any other extraction shooter. I think this inventory works and it's pretty good. Obvious healing items in a syringe. I don't know what the syringes are used for. Maybe a speed boost or something to just temporarily get you through the fight until you can fully heal up afterwards. We see body armor slots, helmet slots, and a place for NVGs. Obviously your weapon. To quickly touch on weapons, the developers seem to be leaning heavily towards realism, which I'm excited about. Here we have a screenshot of what weapon customization looks like. If you agree with me on this next statement, please let me know in the comments. Simplicity is better. I love the fact that the attachments are simple and easy to grasp. Tarkov absolutely loses me, all right? I get so confused trying to build weapons in there with its insane complexity. Now, while a lot of people do enjoy it, I think this is a way to appeal to those that don't want to study an entire website to learn how to build their weapons out. Now, this is a screenshot of what the lobby looks like, where we have another look at your loadout. Here we see slots for offensive and tactical items, as well as even a spot for a radio. All of these are early concepts for UI and subject to change, but for now, I love the way it looks and the simplicity of it all. Beautiful Light has a crazy bright future ahead of it, as does the entire team at Deep World. I believe I speak on behalf of most gamers out there. Take your time. Okay, continue to stay true to what you want this game to be and don't bend for anyone. If you do this, the players will come. We're in desperate need for something new and different. I'm beyond excited to see the progress that the Deep World team makes over time. I'm going to leave all my links, as well as links for the Beautiful Light Discord below, which I heavily encourage everybody to join and stay up to date with how this game is developing. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay dirty, and I'll see you in the next one.